and how to create a portfolio to hedge your positions without having to day trade. How to identify which blockchain is best, because they're all essentially doing the same thing. They're running these applications. Some of them are running on multiple chains, and how do you pick what's best? Now, first we have to understand what they're doing. To make sense of it, we're just going to use an example. So let's say a car. A car takes you from point A to point B. That does its job. But at the same time, there are a lot of different types of cars when it comes to car sizes, fuel efficiency, makers of cars, Toyota, Nissan, Tesla, and then makes of those cars. So each of those manufacturers will have different models available for you to purchase to fit your specific situation. Now, the same concept goes to blockchain as well. So Ethereum takes you from point A to point B, but the fuel efficiency is very bad, which means you are paying a lot in gas fees, and that's why we have these other chains available. I don't think there will be one winner when it comes to blockchains. I think the winner is going to be interoperability, because people are building all over the place. Some blockchains might be more beneficial than the other, depending on what you're building. And that goes for cars. There isn't one winner of all cars. People have a variety of cars that fit their specific budget and their situation, and sometimes they just like one thing over the other. It all depends on the person. And the same thing goes for a blockchain, which is why we have so many different blockchains out there. So with all of that in mind, we are here at DeFi Llama, and we will be looking at the top chains by total value locked, the amount of protocols available. We are going to be creating a portfolio with these coins. Now, not all of them. We're just going to cherry pick a few and see how they do. I'll probably come up with an update in the future, and we'll see if I made some good picks, because I have some in mind that I like, and I know that they're building and might be undervalued, while some might be overvalued, but who can tell? Because it depends on what's happening on the back end of things. Like, are people developing? How's the hype? How's the marketing? Are people excited to build on it? Are there future projects that are going to happen? So we don't know what's best. So that's why none of this is financial advice. I just want to show you these blockchains and how to create a portfolio to hedge your positions without having to day trade. So we will be using Pionex's multi-coin rebalancing bot. This video is sponsored by Pionex, so if you want to get started with them, there is a referral link in the description that will get you 20% off your trading fees, which are incredibly low already at 0.05%. If you look at the trading fees on other platforms, you'll understand why Pionex has the advantage when it comes to price, liquidity, coin selection, and free trading bots. Now, Pionex also has one extra promotion for Full Value Dan subscribers. If you haven't set up a Pionex account yet, there is a special bonus available for the next 200 people signing up. You get $10 for free if you deposit $100 and use that to set up a trading bot. And if you need a little bit of help, stop by the Full Value Discord and check out the trading bot section. First, we have to fund our account, so we are going to convert our fiat, in my case, US dollars. We're going to trade that for USDT, that is the crypto version of US dollars. Then we're going to send that USDT over to Pionex, and then we can set up our multi-coin rebalancing bot to invest in all the blockchains. So let's get started. I am going to be using FTX US, so you could use ftx.com, wherever you can connect your bank accounts. So if you do have banks in the US, you might have to use FTX US. So we're going to go to the portfolio, we're going to go to deposit, we're going to go to make a deposit, and we are depositing USD. So hit deposit there, and you can deposit that through crypto, in ACH transfer, card, or wire transfer. I'm going to use ACH. Selecting my bank account, and if we are going to set up a multi-coin rebalancing bot, we need at least $100 per coin. So in this case, we're going to set up 5 coins, so we need at least $500, and I'm just going to make it 505 just in case there are some other fees along the way. I just want to make sure I have enough, so I have at least 500 USDT in my Pionex account to set up the bot. So just keep that in mind. Otherwise, I just want an even looking number. It really doesn't matter, but that's the goal. Please check your email to confirm your deposit. Then I went to the confirmation email. You have confirmed your transfer. And now it redirects us back to our wallet. And in our wallet, we have 500 US dollars. We can trade that for cryptocurrency very easily. We just need to convert it. And yeah, hit that convert button. We will be converting from USD to our coin of choice. That is the selection. We want USDT. That is the third option here. So we can trade all of it, and it doesn't really matter. You can see this is the quote price, and we have 523 US dollars. We're going to end up with 520 USDT. That is the cryptocurrency version of US dollars. There is a slight difference there, but that's okay. It's relatively zero considering the amount. And now that we have our USDT in our account, we can withdraw that to Pionex. So we can go to USDT here and we can withdraw it, but we need our USDT address. You can't just say anything. You want that to go to your account. You don't want to lose your funds. Be very careful here and make sure you have that address. So we are going to be using Pionex, and if you haven't signed up already, I do have a referral code that gets you 20% off the trading fees, which is really good. I just want to make sure you get your full value. And now that I'm signed in, I want to go to my wallet and I want to go to deposit. Then we go to deposit, and then it already defaulted to USDT Tether. There are a bunch of other coins available, but we will be using USDT because it just makes it easy to work with, especially with setting up the trading bots. So for our deposit, we will be depositing USDT, that is Tether, and we will use TRC20 because it is a cheaper network. There's ERC20, BEP20, HECO, Omni, but we want TRC20 because FTX US, or just FTX in general, they don't charge any withdrawal fees, so we will get the most possible from our own funds back without paying any withdrawal fees. So back to FTX US, I am going to paste my address, and then I am going to transfer the maximum amount. And the withdrawal method, we can select the network. You can see if we pick ERC20, there will be a 5 USDT fee. We don't want that. And this address won't even work. This is a TRC20 address. You can't mix and match. You got to put the right network. Otherwise, you could potentially lose your funds. So, all right, I have my USDT address there for Tron TRC20. And now I'm ready to withdraw my funds. I just have to put in my two-factor authentication code, and that is always something you should set up when dealing with cryptocurrency, because it's your funds at risk. You want to protect your funds as much as possible. So now my new balance is 0 for USDT because I withdrew it all, and within the next 10 minutes we should be good to go on Pionex. Those funds will be in our account, and we can set up a multi-coin rebalancing bot, aka our ETF, for all the blockchains of our choice. So now that your funds potentially arrived in Pionex, we can set up our bot, and we're going to go to trade, and automatically this is going to be very intimidating. There is a lot going on here, but we just want to focus on the right side, which will have our trading bot. So we want to set up a rebalancing bot, and that's over here, and that's if we're bullish, but generally we just end up with more coins because it is buying low, selling high, and that's consistent between all the different coins available. So I'm going to expand this window here so you can see everything. Okay, I resized it, and let's get started. So we will be creating a rebalancing bot. We will be going to multi-coin mode. We will customize it, and we're going to add some coins. So from these coins, I've organized it by the amount of protocols they have available, and I'm just going to pick the top 5, and that is just one way to do it. You could pick the chains you believe in. They all have different factors and things to consider, but for this bot that I just want to show you, if you want to invest in a lot of different chains at once and potentially earn more than just holding the coin, you can do that with a multi-coin rebalancing bot. Back in Pionex, we are going to add new coins. We want ETH, that is one of them. Then we want BNB. I'm just going to hit search because that's easier. Then we can fast forward here. And now that we have selected our coins, we can also select the balance. So it can be anything you want. It could be any weird balance you want. You just have to make sure this adds up to 100. We're just going to do an even split here and just make them all 20%, and then we can add our investment, and you can see here 500 USDT is required. That is the minimum for having 5 coins. You pick 10 coins, you're going to need 1,000. You pick 3 coins, you're going to need 300. So yeah, let's go with that. 500, we'll set that up, hit create, and it's going to buy 100 USDT of each coin as soon as we hit OK. So I'm going to hit OK. The bot has been created successfully, and that should appear in our trading bot list here. And we're going to wait for that to set up fully. It's buying the coins. So now you can see our crypto trading bot is now live, and what I like to do, I like to go into the parameters and I like to change the settings, and that's the rebalance mode. So you can see rebalance mode here. We're going to hit modify, and by default it goes into a periodic setting where it might automatically update every 5 minutes, where it's just going to rebalance it if the threshold is off by a certain amount. Now I like to go by threshold and not by periodic, so I like to go with one of these. I haven't seen a significant difference, but I like to make sure if there is a difference of at least 1%, we make that trade. And if the coin is pumping or dumping, it just runs a little bit more, so we're not over trading. Now let's take a look at my crypto trading bots and how they've been performing. So that first one, that's the one we just set up. I don't really set up too many. I try to find opportunities. You know, these are trading for you, so you can just invest in them. You could take out profit. You could add investment, withdraw investment, whatever you want to do. There are options for that. So this one's 72 days and it's profitable. And I started it, you know, kind of like as the market was dumping, and it's been recovering because I think I made some pretty good picks there. So that's awesome. This one was set up 83 days ago, just as the market started its big dump. So that was very bad timing, and I'm just going to wait that out because those are coins I kind of believe in long term. Not financial advice, just something that is my own opinion. This one is 8% in profit, and it's been running for 174 days, and it's just accruing more and more coins. I got some decent picks in there, you know, Bitcoin. Near, that has been doing very well. Mask has not been doing well, so that's the one bringing it down. I actually made another video in the past where I set up this one, and it's been going sideways. I took a couple riskier positions here, and I didn't go with chains. Chains have a solid business model. They bring on protocols to build, and that brings in more users. So that's why the point of this video was to help you learn about chains, what they're doing, and the potential business model. So we learned about that. Not all chains have been profitable since its peak. They haven't surpassed their all-time highs. So there is still a lot of risk out there, and you just have to be careful with what you pick because not everything is going to make you money. And my oldest trading bot at 246 days at the moment with 53% profit, I went pretty heavy on cryptocurrency chains. So Chromia, Elf, Engine, Flow, Kava, Near, these are all chains, and it has stood the test of time. That one is doing well, and that's why we kind of bet on a pool of things, because it helps secure us from a complete loss if we go hard on one investment. There's less risk in a batch of coins, and that helps us not lose all our money at once. Now we'll also set up one multi-coin rebalancing pot in the app, and we're just going to use coins that I like, and that's not financial advice. It's just like I think they have potential to grow. So I'm not always right about these things, but we're going to pick Solana, Kava, eGold, Algorand, and Moonbeam. So I'm going to set that up now. We're going to go to trade. This time we're using the app so you can see how that works. We're going to create a bot, and we're going to pick a rebalancing bot, multi-coin, customize, add new coins, and now we start picking. So I'm going to fast forward for you here. I'm going to keep them at a 20% balance. We need at least 500 USDT to invest. I'm going to double it and invest $1,000. Now we can see our advanced settings here. It is a little different from the website. I actually prefer using the app. It is much more intuitive than using the website, and everything is, just makes more sense. So I do not like rebalancing by a periodic time frame. I like going by threshold. I'm setting it to 1%. We're ready to go here. Hit create, hit confirm. It's going to start buying up those coins with your USDT. And then you got the bot running, and we'll see what happens in the future. So if this video has been helpful, as always, I would appreciate it if you hit that like button. I'm on Twitter, got a Discord, and links are in the description. Also, if you want 20% off Pionex, there is a referral link there, and this awesome Pionex playlist where you can learn more about trading bots. And with that, I hope you got your full value for today.